welcome to the show, or if you've watched the show before, I guess welcome back to the show. Today is going to be the shortest ever episode of How to Cook Stuff, because all we're doing is turning milk into yogurt, and most of that process is just waiting, which we're not going to bother filming, obviously. To make yogurt, all you need is milk. You can use whatever kind of milk you want to use. I'm using whole milk. You can use skim milk or 1% or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Any milk will do. You need bacteria, the right kind of bacteria, yogurt bacteria. There are two strains. I don't, off the top of my head, remember the names of them. They're long scientific Latin names. Generally speaking, you're just going to buy commercial home yogurt kit powder and add that to your milk. It's pretty straightforward. You also need a yogurt maker, or you can make yogurt in a crock pot or a slow cooker or anything that can maintain a fairly even warm temperature. I don't remember the exact temperature you need. Somewhere between 30 and 40 degrees Celsius if I remember correctly. So around body temperature, actually. I will look it up for you and post it in the description of the video. Those are the three things you need. That's all you need. If you want to make sort of a Greek-style yogurt, like a thicker strained yogurt, you'll need cheesecloth or something similar as well. And I will demonstrate how to use that once the yogurt is ready. For now, let's get started. You'll want to make sure your yogurt machine is nice and clean. I have just washed and dried mine. Plug her in. Usually you don't even need to set a temperature because it has one temperature that it maintains, provided it's in good working order. You add your milk. There we go. I'm going to make a full batch today. And I normally eat yogurt with my breakfast. For breakfast I usually eat muesli or some sort of grains and cereals with yogurt instead of milk. I am going to open this the easy way. So in goes the bacteria. There we go. You don't need to stir it. You don't need to do anything. Just put the lid on. Make sure it's somewhere where it won't be disturbed. And leave it sit for 8 to 12 hours. The longer you let it sit, the stronger will be the yogurt flavor. The more bitter will be the yogurt flavor, or sour, whatever you want to call it. I usually leave mine for 10 to 12 hours. I like a nice strong yogurt. If you do not, then let it sit for a little bit less. But you do want to make sure that it sits until it's solidified. So it's that yogurt, the jiggly yogurt consistency, which I will show you in 10 to 12 hours. See you then. Okay, so it's been about 12 hours. I like my yogurt nice and strong, but I don't like it quite so runny. At the moment, it's a bit loose. So what I usually do, and you can see the liquid that separates from the yogurt. That's called whey. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my old cheesecloth sock, which you might remember from the coffee episode, and I'm going to strain out some of that whey to make a, oh, what a lovely sound, appetizing. I'm going to strain out the whey to make a thicker yogurt, basically. So I'm just going to hang this up to drain. I've already got quite a bit coming out of there, but I'm going to leave that for a few minutes to drain. I like to have the yogurt quite thick. Now, here's the thing with strained yogurt. If you keep the whey, the liquid that's coming out of there, if you keep that, you can add it back in if you want to. So, for example, sometimes I like a nice thick yogurt for some things, and sometimes I like a looser, runnier yogurt for other things. So I sometimes will keep the whey in a separate container in the fridge. It'll keep in the fridge the same length of time as the yogurt will. So, I mean, a couple of weeks is not out of the realm of possibility. And if I want it a bit looser, I can just add some back in at the time to make it looser. Generally, I use the yogurt with cereal in the morning. or I'll mix it with commercial salad dressings like Caesar or ranch dressings. I find the commercial stuff a bit too strongly flavored, and this adds a nice little zing to it and stretches it out more so it doesn't go as fast. Also, the really thickly strained stuff I use in lieu of sour cream, which I can't get here, at least not easily. And this is similar in consistency and sort of in taste, I guess. It does the job. And actually, I plan to make pierogies later, which is very convenient because I'll have some sour cream. So, that's all for yogurt for now. If you do make some yogurt or start making yogurt, or if you make yogurt regularly, let me know in the comments what you use it for, and give everybody else some ideas as well. So, I guess that's it for today. So, see you next time, and have fun cooking.